Hey everyone, time for a new video. I'm sorry this video was a little bit late, a few hours late. I generally upload the night before, but I didn't have a chance to do much editing yesterday or filming. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit late, but don't worry, it's still going to be out on Thursday. And you should be, yeah, if you watch it right away, this should be Thursday. But anyway, so this is a very kind of a different illustration. It's more abstract and more fine art related. I wanted to originally just do a complete abstract, but I know not a lot of people like that type of work, so I decided to include a figure with the work, with the abstract element. So yeah, this is just like a quick thing. I don't know. It's hard to talk about it. So what I'm doing is I'm using ink, and I'm also going to be using watercolor. Also, I'll be doing some work with the multi-liners as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the idea about this illustration is supposed to be about dreaming, and meditating. That's the main idea of this illustration. It's just a picture of a girl laying down, thinking and meditating, and I try to make it very kind of classical in a way. You'll see later on, like her dress is very simple. There's nothing stylish about it. It's just very simple, plain, and it's when I say classical, it means it's something that can fit in almost any time, I guess. That you can't pinpoint exactly when the illustration was drawn, or you can't tell what period of time this girl is from. That's what I mean. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of I made the time a little bit slower because I didn't speed it up as much as I usually do, because I wanted it to be more I don't know. I just wanted to just get a better idea of my process and how I go about creating illustrations and works. And sometimes if you go too fast, then it doesn't, I don't know, it kind of detracts from that and you're just too focused on the other stuff. I might speed it up a bit more because I don't want this to drag forever. But yeah, just to show that I do delicate-ish work. My style is very gestural, if you can see that. I really love, I don't know, I call them honest lines. They're not refined, they're not that refined. They're very loose and gestural, and that's what I really like. That's what I love doing in art, is just making these gestural, just strokes, because to me it's a little bit more honest and free and not as confined as other styles. But that's just for me. I love looking at detailed work, and it's just I applaud people who are able to do that really well. That doesn't really fit my style, so I just don't do it too much. Yeah. So she's sleeping, and then her hair is just all flying everywhere because, people sleep like that. Her hair is really long too, if you can see that. I kind of wanted it to make a little bit of a flow. So the main focus I want in this illustration is her face and her head, and then the hair kind of makes a visual line to draw you around the image. So you follow her hair, and then you go all the way down and see the rest of her. But yeah, it's now for the fun colory part. So the ink dried overnight, so yeah, this is just doing all the fun colory stuff. I was trying to experiment with doing different colors for her. I thought of doing red in her hand or something, or just be a lot of washes. I use a lot of washes in this piece, very colorful washes. I kind of wanted to keep it in a very cool tone. There's grays. Her dress is going to be a grayish tone because I just wanted it to be very calm and relaxing almost. It's a very calm, relaxing image, I think anyway. But I'm trying to mix the skin tone. So whenever I mix skin tones, I use all the colors of the rainbow because, yeah, that's how you make skin tones. But yeah, I think I might, I don't know, I was thinking of doing a tutorial on like how to mix skin tones with watercolor or various other mediums, because I know a lot of people do, and just to make it easier for people, just to explain a little bit how to use colors to make skin tones, because that's a topic that I think a lot of people could use some help on. If they want it, of course. I'm not saying people suck. I'm just saying that I just want to provide that resource, to help provide that resource to give another, you know, just to do a tutorial on that. But let me know if you'd like to see something like that, because I'd like to do something like that. I might do it anyway, even. I just might do it because I want to. But this is what I'm talking about doing the washes. So I went over her skin, like her with the color, because that's how I wanted to tie in with the image. Here I'm using the isopropyl, the alcohol. Then it's dry and you see all these washes of everything, and then I'm going over with some of the watercolor pencil just to add some more depth and detail. Some shadows right here. Doing some shadow work. Just fun. I enjoyed it. I really liked how this illustration turned out, so I hope you enjoyed it too. And I just wanted to add more shadows and everything just to make it more interesting, more in depth, and just have something different, I guess. Something better, not really different, but I liked how it turned out. And then I thought I wanted to do more things in it, like just more. I didn't want it to just be this simple image, so I added like some polka dots as well. And yeah, that was fun to do with the watercolor pencils. And this is more of like just thinking as I go, like what can I do to make this better, like thinking in the process, and I loved it. It was just so fun. And yeah, doing some splatters. I love doing splatters. All of my work, I try to include splatters somewhere because I just love it. They just seem so fun and random, and they're just beautiful. I love splatter paint. It's like I don't know, something that I'm really attracted to when I do work. But I don't want to do too much. Like there is such a thing as too much splatter paint. Like I don't want to be the next Jackson Pollock or anything. So yeah, I'm not saying he's a bad art. He's great. I love him. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I just love the technique of using splatters. So I'm doing some more. I'm adding some green just to give a different color, a pop of a different color, because there's a lot of like cool tones. This is a cool green, but it just add another dimension of color as well. And bringing out the air can. Woo! So I used the air can to help with splatter paint and doing all that fun stuff. And yeah, this is near the end of the image, so I'm just doing some line work with a multi-liner pen. This technique is something I picked up from henna, like doing henna work. Just like these types of flowers and just the intricate designs. I'm not very, I don't know, I don't like being too detailed or too perfect, because I don't know. I love the imperfections. Most imperfections that I do are very intentional, so yeah, very gestural, because I love it. I love it. It's what I like to do. And there's the flower, so the flower helps draw you into her face as well. So yeah, the main focus is her face. That's what I was trying to do. But yeah, henna work. And they do these scrolls and these leaves. They're so pretty. I love them. And then I added a flower by the bottom of her hair too, just a little gestural one, just to balance out the top flower. I love what I did in the left corner, just that little swirl, just to say that something came out from the out from the edge of the composition. So I like how that worked. I liked how that complements the other swirls in her hair as well. So yeah, just a little tiny thing that I really liked what I did. And I figure, so when I was doing the flower, I'm like, oh wait, flowers need leaves, so I gotta draw some leaves. Leaves. So I drew 2 of them, I did the same style. Same thing with like outlining the leaf, like making an outline like I did with the petals, so that's what I did. And I did a more gestural leaf at the bottom of her hair. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my illustration. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on all the fun social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!